Hi everyone, good morning. This is Valid Info. Um, my name is Divine. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on dotpay machine on how you can log in dispute on your machine. Sometimes there is network glitch, maybe peradventure when you are trying to do a transaction and the customer was debited. And you check your machine and it showed failed and the value was not added to your balance. So how do you resolve such issues? This video is going to be have a part one and a part two. Reason be that I'm going to show us how to log in the machine, those issues on your POS machine. Then the part two is going to be how you can save your customers the stress of going to the bank to go and fill dispense error form. So I will come up with that video. I'm still preparing it. But with this one, when a customer is debited, while you have finished doing what I'm about to show you, all you just need to do is to tell the customer to visit his bank and fill a reversal form. Because when a customer is debited, it is on, there are two conditions, there are two things, event that played out. Some of the times it is from what's it called, your POS, and most of the time, especially for issues that relate to issuer switching inoperative, it is from the bank. So when you log in an issue on your POS machine like this, if the money is with dotpay, it will be credited to your wallet, and I'll show you how you will know that the thing was credited to you. Then if the thing was not with dotpay, they will not credit you and all that. But the reason why you need to go and tell, the reason why after you have done this to tell your customer to go to the bank is that there are some banks that if you don't go, if the customer doesn't come to report or mount pressure, that money will not be refunded to the customer, and the customer will assume that you are the one that ate his money, whereas it was their bank that is holding their money and refuse to reverse their money for them. At that expense, that customer may be looking at you as a thief or something, which is very, very dangerous to the health of your business. All right, let's proceed. Not no much talk. Let's proceed. So let's assume now that you did a transaction for somebody and the person was debited and it showed failed. What you need to do is to click on transaction. You click on transaction. Let's assume that that transaction was done and maybe the person done in the evening of yesterday, and the person was like, came this a morning and said, yesterday transaction I did at your place, I was debited. Check your POS, the thing work, and you know that that transaction was failed. All you just need to do is when you click on transaction like we did, you scroll and look for that transaction. You scroll and look for that transaction. You scroll. Okay. You scroll. You scroll. Okay, this is a failed transfer. I'm looking for a withdrawal. Okay, this is an insufficient fund, and that one will not debit customer. Okay, now a transaction like this, for instance, look at this transaction now. Issuer switching inoperative. Sometimes on rare occasion, sometimes the customer is debited when such a transaction happen. What you just need to do is to click on this transaction. When you click on this transaction, you are going to see this option here. It's a login transaction dispute. Login transaction dispute. Now, what you are going to do here is to click on this place. It will give you this option: customer name, customer phone number. Now that your customer that has the ATM card the customer that came to withdraw from you, that customer, you collect the customer name and you collect the customer phone number. You understand? Then you put the customer name here, put the customer phone number here, then click login as dispute. Once you click login as dispute, it will submit to dotpay. showing them that there is an issue on ground that they need to work on. So now when you have submitted this thing, um these issues take um maximum 72 hours, that is 3 working days, and at least most of the sometimes 24 hours they have resolved it, 48 hours they have resolved it. So when you have logged it in, you just tell the customer, okay, I've logged it in from my end. Oh, you go to your bank and fill reversal form, so that if the money is from your bank side, if the issue is from your bank side, they will definitely reverse it for you. So what you now need to do is that you need to be tracking this issue now that you have reported, this 10,000 naira you reported now. You need to be tracking it. So how do you track it? You come to an option on your POS called More. You click on it. Now, when you click on More, you will now see logged dispute. Remember where we click was login dispute. This one is log, meaning that this option is for the transactions that failed that you have logged. So you click on this one. When you click on this one, you are going to see, now are you seeing something here? Are you seeing something here? Now, um although there are very few things that are shown here, look at this transaction now. This is a transaction of 10,000. You understand? Now when you log in at a new issue, it's going to show new. You understand? In this place where they wrote close, it's going to show new. Now from new, it will proceed to open. It will show open here. Let me show you. It will show open in place of closed. That open means that they are already attending to the issue. Now, after new, open, sorry, the next status it will show is either closed or resolved. Now, this closed here means that this money is not with dotpay. The fault is from their bank. You understand? Or the fault, yes, the fault is from their bank. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you tell the customer, now my bank reported, my PS reported that the money is not with them, so go to your bank. Just in case the customer comes back and say, I didn't go to the bank again, what now happen? This is what you tell the customer. Now, but if it shows resolve, now look at this one, it shows resolve. Are you seeing it here? Resolve. And this is a transaction of 60,000, a big money. So when you click on it now, resolve. Resolve means that this money, what's it called, is this transaction has been resolved and the money has been returned back to you. Because what dotpay does is that they will refund the money to you and tell you to refund to your customers, so as to create that what's it called what's it called, but they are working on a system such a way that if it is from them, they will just reverse directly to the customer. So this transaction now, you refund back to the customer, so the sometimes this particular issue, I getting me, is not, sometimes may not be from dotpay. The reason why I say this is that there are sometimes when you initiate a transaction, you understand, and in the midst of processing the transaction, the bank is has network. In the midst of delivering data, there is an intermediary. You may not understand what I'm delivering data to your POS as approved, so that the money will drop, the bank network will fluctuate, and it may cause such a thing like this. So there is a probability that this issue is not from dotpay, and there's also a probability that the issue is not from the bank. So but in both way, once it shows resolve, know that the money has been credited to you, so you give back the customer their money. I believe that this video has been helpful to us. If you have a question, drop it at the comment section, then, or if you are in our group, you can drop it there. I'll be doing subsequent videos in order to help us understand our terminal. All right. I think I'll stop there. Do have a nice day.